So there will be proclivities towards self-aggrandizement, where the ego thinks it's its own validation. Anything I want, I get. Okay. Now, for a while, the child thinks that too, doesn't he? Just ask any mother. And one day, boom, no. No? That's a strange word in my vocabulary. The ego has to learn limits, either self-imposed or imposed by mom. And that hurts, because that's interfering with the dynamics of what I thought I was number one in the world. No, not quite. Your little world, yeah. But your little world isn't the only world. It's a very small piece of a very large cosmos. Oh, so there's been a misunderstanding. Yes, so let's correct it. Let's not condemn it. Let's just correct it. Hey, because the ego is very supple. It's very manageable. The problem is we sometimes allow it to get rigid. And how do we do that? Well, we can do it in one of three ways. We can get afraid, because one of the consequences of being afraid is to get very rigid. We paralyze. Oh, we've immediately put up the borders. Got to protect ourselves. That's dangerous, because the ego then can only learn within those borders, and that's not much. And you see that in some people sometimes when you offer them something new, something different. Let's try this. Oh no, I couldn't do that. Why not? Well, what would so-and-so say? So-and-so is the border here. And I'm afraid to offend so-and-so, so I won't do that. Ooh. You see that even in adults. A second way we constrain the ego is through belligerence. I will get anything I want. Okay. Regardless of the consequence? Yeah. Get in my way and you're yesterday's lunch. We see that. I'm my own self-validation. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Ashcroft. Then there's another one, the shrewdy, the cynic, won't take a risk at all because, it ain't worth it. Huh? They're sort of complacent in their mediocrity, but they act very superior. And those are the three veils, along with allurement, that a very special reality bears. In yoga,